Trust is something which is implicit at the start of any relationship. Implicit yet fragile. Over the course of time, hopefully, if the relationship develops in a positive sense, we gain more trust in the person we have the relationship with. The converse is also true. There are times where we get to know someone, and the more we get to know them, the less we trust them. The Bnei Israel, the Jewish people, had so many miracles performed for them in the Midbar in the desert. And one would think that at this point, as they are about to enter the land of Israel, they would have trust in Hashem, that when He told them that this land is beautiful and this land is wonderful, that they would just trust Him. But for some reason, the Bnei Israel doubted that what Hashem had promised them was true. And therefore they came to Moshe and they said, we want to send spies to see what the land is really like. And so Moshe acquiesces and he sends the spies, one of the most tragic events in the history of the Jewish people. Yet, we see this is not the only time the Jewish people sent spies. In the time of Yehoshua, when the Bnei Israel are about to conquer the land, Yehoshua sends spies to spy out the land. Yehoshua sends 2 spies. Moshe acquiesced to 12 spies. Very different experiences. Why was it okay for Yehoshua to only send 2? Why didn't Yehoshua send 12? The answer is that under Yehoshua there was a certain sense of unity among Klal Yisrael. Yehoshua sent those spies solely for strategic purposes. He wanted to know what was the best angle, the best way, the best military strategy to conquer the land of Israel. And his spies, too, represented all of the Jewish people and were able to accomplish what they were set out to accomplish. The Sfarim tell us that the opposite was true when it came to the spies during the time of Moshe. Moshe maybe could have just sent 3-4 spies, even if he was pushed into allowing the Bnei Israel to send spies. But no, the people wouldn't have it because they didn't trust each other. One Shevet, one tribe, didn't trust another tribe and said, "Now, I don't believe that the report that tribe will bring back representing us will be the truth. Forget about it." And so they insisted, I have to have my own spy because I can't trust my fellow Jew. And as a result, 12 spies went, and they came back, with the exception of 2, with a terrible report, which caused, full of untruths, which caused the Bnei Israel to not only that entire generation to die out in the Midbar, in the desert, and not enter the land of Israel, but also they came back on a night which would forever remain a night of tragedy in the history of our people, the night of Tisha B'Av. It all begins with the ability to trust each other, the ability to give each other the benefit of the doubt. And it's a lesson that we, the Jewish people, have faced nationally and personally, individually, over the course of our history. And as we enter toward a period in the summer where we start to look back at the developments that took place that led to our tragic destruction and exile, it's a time that we start thinking about the trust that we have in each other. And also the trust that people, not only we have in them, but that they have in us. And we have to ask ourselves the question, are we trying to give people the benefit of the doubt and really try to trust and ensure that we're able to develop a relationship in a positive way? Or is it that something is pushing me in a different direction? And if I'm facing such a situation, do I sit down with the person? Do I speak to the person? And do I try to restore or recreate the trust in the relationship? May Hashem help us to be able to navigate this very fragile and delicate aspect of relationships so that we can continue to grow in our Bein Adam L'Chaveru. Thank you for listening and have a good Shabbos.